All right, good morning.
Recording in progress.
Somebody has their volume up. All right, this is the weekly analysis for October 29th. While Selena gets her stuff. This is 29th. So I'm going to look for like a monthly trade. NJ has a monthly bullish OB.
I'm ready whenever you are, Todd, whenever you want me to be.
Okay, GN has a bullish OB. It's already tapped in. We won't do that one. All right, we'll probably end up doing GJ, I think. Or one of these GBP pairs for the monthly. Okay. Go ahead, Selena.
All righty. Hello, everybody. Here's the time to show you what happened last week with the weekly order blocks. So all of them did as projected. Every last one of them. This time I put a little bit more detail for those of us who do the golden, use the fib. So I tried to put where it hit on the golden zone. So going through the list real quick. I tried to, I included the fib this time to see where it retraced.
No, so what you meant to say was you put where it hit on the fib, not on the golden zone.
Oh yeah, sorry. I said it backwards. Yeah. Okay. I tried to use the fib so you can see where it hit, where it retraced to, as for those of us who use the fib. Okay. So AUD Chef, it did as projected. It tapped into the body of the order block. It did retrace into the golden zone, which is the 50% in the 618 of the weekly OB. It was a possible 140 pips. I didn't put on all of these, that if you did the retracement trade on all of these, most of the pips that you see here could be doubled if you traded going up and going down. AJ, same thing, but this one tapped into the wick of the order block instead of into the, it tapped into the wick of the order block instead of the body. And then when I say it was a deeper retracement into the 78, the wick of this pair was long. So that's why it just only tapped into the wick, but it still did retrace down to the 78, possible 250.6 pips. AU, same thing. It tapped into the body of the order block. It had a retracement to the golden zone, 248 pips. Double if you buy and sell. EN, same thing. It tapped into the body. It retraced deeper to the 78, possible 409 pips. EU did as projected as well. It tapped into the wick of the OB instead of the body. 283 possible pips. GN did as projected. It tapped into the body of the OB, retraced to the golden zone of the field. 391 pips possible. NAS tapped into the body, retraced a little past the golden zone, possible 795 pips. NU, it tapped into the wick of the OB. It retraced to the golden zone of the fib, 218 pips possible. SPX 500 that is projected. It did not tap into the wick or the body of the OB. So if you traded that, you would just have to find, if you were only trading the weekly in the 4 hour to find a 4 hour order block to trade that on, but it did not tap into the weekly OB. And USD CAD, it did as projected. It tapped into the body of the OB, retraced to the golden zone, possible 272 pips. So we got our what, almost 8. If you don't include the indices, you got over almost 1,000 pips that we could have capitalized on this week.
Gracias. I mean, naturally, you're not taking every one, but if you had just taken
one,
that's cool. Okay, so we will do the monthly trade, and Euro Chef ended up the same way we thought it would end up from last month. Last month it was bearish. Remember, we were watching this.
Yeah.
It ended up bullish, like I suspected. So even if last month, if you're going to trade this to the downside, you would have bought it up first, and it just never would have turned around. So that buy would have just been ongoing throughout the month. So, for those of you who kind of watched it with us, it went up 256 pips last month. Now, you could have just left that alone, or you could have found points to re-enter, as it pushed up. But we will end up taking a monthly trade on probably one of the G pairs this month. I want one that's on the right side of the moving averages. All righty. Selena, you already put out the list of the new ones, right?
Yes.
I like some of these continuations better, but it's all gravy.
Yeah, I almost wanted to do that, but then you were like, no, we should focus. I didn't do it on that list because you said focus strictly on the next week OBs, but I did see some of what you're talking about.
Okay, Euro CAD is going up. No, actually, we do have 2 days, but these are going to close exactly the way I told you they're going to close. You heard it from me first. They're a woke chick, but Euro CAD.
Todd, I'll post these for you too on the end of the month, on the 31st. I'll post them when the market closes, the monthlies.
Yeah. All right. EC is a continuing bullish move. We can at least trade it to this wick high right here. For those of you who are always confused, that's 141 pips. You can make magic. That was 141. Euro, British pound. Please notice that this monthly candle is going to end bearish too. The weekly trend is bearish. So, it'll push up a little bit, then it'll push down for the week. I know this is not a Kim order block. Selena, did you put this on the list?
I did. And I thought of you and Kim when I did. I did.
Just because Kim
There's a couple like that.
Just because Kim don't want this money, everybody else can still get it. So this is going to pull back. I know I have my zone way down here. It may or may not hit the zone because there is a daily order block, please expect the pullback. And this pair went up 300 and some pips this week, or 293 pips. So we can expect probably a 50% pullback. So 150-ish, just off the retracement, easy money, whatever you want to call it. I put a line right there and I drop down to the daily. It's still going to be close to the wick of these candles. So we'll just have to see how that ends up playing out. This is the one that's in the same boat, right? This is not a Kim trade, even though she says she's a GJ trader.
Don't come for me and my pair. What now?
He coming for you, Kim.
GJ,
What about it?
are you trading it?
No, I'm not trading it right now.
It went up 442 pips.
I know. I know.
But it went on the edges, y'all. So Kim said she don't want it.
No, that is not
Is it Kim
true.
Day? Is it Kim Ping Day?
Okay. Today is Saturday. Today is not my day.
So if
Come
you
back,
just trade
come back on Monday.
look, you trade this half the candle, it's gonna
No,
come.
I wasn't I was just trading US 30 all week. So that's
No, but
that.
what I'm saying, it was
I didn't even look at GJ. I didn't even look at it.
what I'm saying is for this pair, you're gonna trade it next week.
That's a good
It's gonna pull back
yeah. I agree.
because it went up 400 some pips. If you just looked at the halfway point, it's gonna be at the bottom of this.
That's like the 78, 80, around 78. Yeah. Oh,
It's
that
probably
goes
a
up.
weekly candle.
Of the weekly candle. Okay.
This weekly candle,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
it'll probably be, yeah. Well, that's actually 38% of the weekly candle. So it might come back further than that. But the point is, if you just hop in for the retracement, it's probably a lot of movement.
You done with me?
Yes, ma'am. When are you gonna start doing your thing?
I'm working on it. You were supposed to do something for me, but I'll
You said
reach out.
I
You were supposed to post something for me.
Okay, I obviously I forgot because I didn't know. Or
Okay.
we'll have to-
I'll reach out to you later.
Kim, his memory bad.
I
you
know.
have to-
I know.
his memory.
I know. Oh man.
All right, the gold is bearish. A lot of indecision going on with the dollar. It's another big news week. So if you're trading that, be patient. GBP odd should be going north. It's a lot of room to run. I suspect that they're just going to take out these tops. If we pull back to the monthly, see we ran these lows down here with this wick. We ran these recent lows. I expect to go up here and run these highs at least. So if you just kind of look at where we are, probably another 12 to 1500 pips to the top side after it pulls back. I think that's it at the GBP CAD. All those GBP pairs did the same thing. They ran the lows, and there are plenty of room to run the highs. So really, I would pick any of these GBP pairs, GBP CAD, GBP odd. GN is not a order block, but I think it's going to end up pushing back up. But just focus on the actual order blocks. there was a EN trade, I believe, that I was looking at. So it's a EA, maybe EN and EA. So EA, if we look at this on a monthly, where they did a stop run the other day, it was basically just a tap into this monthly order block. The pair tapped into that order block, and I expect it to at least pull back down to the moving averages. You got a high, you got a lower high. This order block should make probably another lower high, and it'll probably push down to this area. If you are looking for, like a decent trade setup, I would play the GBP pairs. I'm probably going to trade GJ and either GBP CAD or GBP Chef, whichever one moves first. Honestly, I like Euro NZD as well, but don't worry about trading that. Trade GBP, JPY, GBP, NZD. I mean, not GBP, NZD, GBP, JPY, GBP, CAD, or GBP Chef for the weekly OBs. Those weekly OBs have been money. So if you're just trading that weekly style, you just trade the weekly style, then that's all you need to roll with. All right, we'll talk about these indices. So ever since the Fed made the dovish comment, we went straight up, and I don't expect any of that to change. I know we're about to raise interest rates here next week, Tuesday, I believe.
Wednesday.
Whenever the 2nd is. The 2nd of November. We back out of here and grab the weekly view. I had this chart picked out a while back, so maybe we'll bounce at this order block and pull back. I don't know if we'll push straight out of here, but I think we'll push back to at least the moving averages. We'll really have to pay attention to the size of the interest rate hike. There are a couple of central banks last week didn't raise their interest rates as much as we anticipated. Maybe the Fed will be the same way. And if they don't raise it as much, I just expect these indices to keep pushing to the upside. But, it's not just the interest rate. If you look at the calendar, we got NFP coming up this week. A lot of news for the euro, a lot of news for British pound. The CAD, they're doing their rate hike. So just understand that this is going to be another this will be another rough week as far as the news. If you see all these red folders, look at all the red folders. Stick to the plan, trade the OBs. Any questions?
No preguntas.
All right, let's smash. Let's smash. I'll post these tonight because I don't know how long we're gonna be filling these weeks. So I'll post the videos this afternoon or tonight.
Get your Bengay out.
We got that CBD rub. Different when you're old. Boy.
Tell me about it.